If you're looking at moving to Austin or just curious about what it's like to live in the city, I'm going to go over the pros and cons that no one's talking about to make sure that you're prepared before making any decisions to make a move. What's up, guys? I'm Kevin Vecchio with eXp Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell or just want more information about Austin, drop a comment below, DM me, give me a call. I would love to connect with you. Today I'm going to go over all the pros and cons of living in Austin, what it's like in Austin, coming to Austin, and what you can expect. Let's get to it. Let's start with the pros. Number one on the list is the thriving job market. I mean, we have Apple, Google, Oracle, we have Tesla, everything is coming here. This is a hot spot for high-paying jobs, especially in the tech industry. The job growth is one of the main reasons that people from all over the country are flocking here. And it's not only in the tech world, in the education world, and in the creative arts community. Next is the outdoor living style and the green spaces. I mean, there is so much to do in the outdoors, whether you're kayaking, paddleboarding, hiking. It is made for people who love to do things outdoors. You'll never run out of places to explore, especially if you have a dog or if you have kids. There's so many parks and lakes, even in the middle of the city. The live music and entertainment in Austin is always going to be booming. With ACL, South by Southwest, all the bars on 6th Street, Rainy Street, there's always live music going on. So if you're into arts and entertainment, this is going to be a big deciding factor because there is so much creative opportunity here. The next pro is going to be the unique culture and the food scene. Austin has a vibe that's kind of difficult to describe. It's laid back and weird, but it's also professional and creative all at the same time. There's always something going on, whether it's art festivals, outdoor concerts, there's always something to do. And the food scene is another big plus. From the barbecue, the tacos, the food trucks, there's really a variety of everything. You can't go wrong. And the last one for pros that's a huge benefit is no income tax. Now, whether you work for a corporation or if you own your own business, this is a huge financial benefit. This means more money in your pocket and more opportunities for growth in your own world. So now that we've talked about the pros, no city doesn't come without its challenges. Let's get into some of the cons that you can expect when moving here. Number one on the list is going to have to be the rising of the cost of living. Now, a few years ago, this wasn't even a thing. You know, like people would think about Austin and they would think that it was the place to go for cheap houses, for the bang for your buck. It's not the case anymore. Houses that used to be affordable are now over $1 million. So this could be tough for new home buyers, but as we speak with the rates dropping and the rates being cut, it is going to get a lot easier, but it's something to think about is that the cost of living is increasing pretty dramatically. Number two is going to be traffic and transportation. Now, every city has its problem with traffic, but right now we're going through a lot of construction on our 183 roads with expanding it, making new tolls. The I-35 has a lot of traffic on it all the time. So when you're coming here during the rush hours, you're going to run into some pretty gnarly traffic. And as far as the public transportation system, compared to some other cities, it's just not the best. We don't have a lot of options when it comes to public transportation. We do have buses, and then from Leander, there's actually a tram that runs down to Austin as well. So we do have some options, but it's not as prominent as some other cities. Next up is going to be the hot summers. Now, I love warmth and I love summers more than the next person, but it can get pretty intense for a long period of time. If you're not a fan of hot weather, this might be a difficult adjustment for you because the summers are long, and especially when the humidity hits, it can get pretty gnarly. While you do get used to it, the first couple summers might be brutal for you, especially if you're coming from a colder climate. Now, one of the biggest cons that I hear personally is the allergies that happen here. I remember when I first moved here, that was a pretty big problem. Everything from the pollen to the cedar fever that happens, it can get pretty bad. So if you do have allergy problems already, I would be prepared to stock up on the Benadryl and the allergy medication. You will get used to it and it will get a little better, but it will be a bit of a shock factor when you come here because the allergies are present. Now, this may be a shock to some of you, but there is a limited diversity in the nightlife here. While Rainy Street and 6th Street are great for bars and the live music, if you're looking for more upscale bars and lounges, it's going to be a little harder to find those type of things. Compared to cities like New York, LA, and Miami, we're going to be more of the bar hopping scene and the more live music on the street kind of feel than the upscale lounges and nightlife in the clubs. So these are just a few of the pros and cons that you need to think about before making any decisions about moving to Austin. I'm Kevin Vecchio with eXp Realty. If you're looking to move here, or if you're looking to sell, or again, if you just want more information on Austin itself, drop a comment below, send me a DM, give me a call. I would love to connect with you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.